Gotta cam everybody if you want.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteers offense will have the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test.
Of course, they're going
to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like, most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see you.
It's a fumble. Defense.
Let's go. What even happened? I didn't see it.
I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things
I didn't see it.
Accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap.
Who knocked the ball out? Tal Johnson. How do you knock the ball out? I want to see it. I want to see it. How do you knock it out? Oh, yeah, he went for the football, didn't he? How do you knock that out? Oh, he just dropped it. Oh, he just can't put the ball on the ground like that. He just dropped it. He just dropped it. He just dropped it. Wow.
They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Got his man quickly. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Moving out of the pocket. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath.
Dude, you're
He's
kidding!
so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Staley.
Damn.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the
They're
24
gonna
and moving
fucking kill
those
me
chains.
with this fucking.
The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Bring in the heat. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, the defense is alert. I'll give them credit. They did their study. They knew down and distance and tendencies coming into this one. And with 2nd and short, they knew if we're playing this kind of coverage, this team might take a shot on us. They were ready in the back end.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line of the big red zone opportunity here.
We'll find the hole.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Into the end zone.
Dude, you're shitting.
It's picked off.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
No.
It's caught.
What am I doing?
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, man.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw
nothing's
interceptions.
open,
But
man.
I think I
Fuck.
stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive. What made me
Look at that. Look at how many guys in the box. 8 guys in the box.
Right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The Longhorns are flying down the field. Using his feet to buy time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh
now
my
on
goodness.
4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Fuck.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Baxter.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line, not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
Turning it on. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted it. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
2 fourth down conversions, or like 3 fourth down conversions.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. That's caught. It's Matthews. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Back to pass. Under fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
Let's go.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Let's go.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Vols send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Takes a handoff. It's Baxter. Finding an escape route. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Under fire. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity. The result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Dude, just block nobody, bro. You blocked nobody. Oh, my goodness. Baxter's hurt, bro. Baxter's hurt. Dude. Full back. Get the freshman out there, bro. Get the freshman out there.
that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Dances away to buy time.
Dude.
It'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Longhorns line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know. First downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Don't block him,
He threw
literally,
it down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the run, it's Simon. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, what a catch that, buddy.
Play,
oh, my goodness. What a play. Taking a hit.
After the completion. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll run it on 3rd.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. An impressive, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little. Get to that first down marker. To the air. It's Rayner. Puts it out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now on first down from the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
How you didn't catch that, bro? I don't know. I don't know how you didn't catch that.
You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the
Go, 4th and 3.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And they'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33.
Let's go!
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Bam.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody
14 and
based
7.
on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Manning. Finds his tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Simon. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
You're not going to let me run the football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Simple.
They'll go to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
First down.
It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it.
Okay, buddy.
You're just bleeding seconds off the clock.
My stop. You didn't block him.
Drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop them.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw.
Touchdown. We're back, baby. We're back.
They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
We're back, baby.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where the...
He hurls one deep down the left side.
There you go.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up-and-hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to...
Makes the grab past the marker. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Volunteers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Kick it off, okay.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Now on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll ride the hot hand.
Dude, of course. Of course.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Name a time this game doesn't give a crucial fucking timeout. Name a time.
After the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Lockett. He is going nowhere.
You're kidding me right now. You're kidding. Another timeout? You're kidding me right now.
Take a break to check him out. This is the
another timeout. Another timeout.
Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Here comes the heat. Needed to get to the 45 for the first down. Stopped a little bit short. You'd think this is the go area on 4th down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Tries to get it on the ground.
Let's go. First down.
The sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Manning. Gets it to him on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Oh, they're after him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Going for it all. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads.
This game sucks. Red Rivers next week.